One thing that I see a lot in a game that is as easy offensively as Madden 22 is that the nickel 3-3-5 wide Mike Blitz 3 5-man blitz meta is very, very frustrating. So in this particular video, we're going to show you guys how to pick up that 5-man pressure and give yourself time to find the open receiver. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Dan from the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about that Mike Blitz 3 meta and how to pick it up the correct way when you are in the shotgun formation. Now, for those that don't know, have you been living under a rock? The Mike Blitz 3 out of the nickel 3-3-5 wide is arguably the most popular defense, not only in Madden 22, but dating back also into Madden 21. And the reason for that is that this is a blitz that allows you to basically guarantee pressure around the end against shotgun formations if the running back is blocking. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to come out in the gun bunch offset, which is far and away the most meta offensive formation in the game in Madden 22. And we're going to go ahead and show you just how the nickel 3-3-5 wide Mike Blitz 3 is run by most players. Most players are going to do one of two things. They're either going to pinch their defensive line and their linebackers, or they're going to press and spread their defensive line and then crash up, and then they're going to blitz all linebackers, QB containing last. And they also might pinch their linebackers to kind of just stack them on the edge. But what this ends up doing is it allows you to bring a contained rusher around the end against a running back that even when blocking will kind of let that guy walk around him and get to the quarterback for a sack, like you see right here. And this happens from a spread defensive line, or it happens when, honestly, you just pinch your entire defense, crash your defensive line up, and QB contain. This is another way that this will work. And this is really, really problematic because, you know, when the running back can't step up and block this for you, it gets really frustrating. You know, these guys come around, you see the running back just doesn't block, and we're into the quarterback. Now, you guys have seen this 1,000 times. You see it every game you play online. You're seeing it right here on YouTube. There's 1,000 other channels that show you how to run this. Like, this is some sort of, you know, unique thing. This is arguably the one defense everybody knows, right? So what we're going to show you guys here is how to correctly pick this up. Doesn't matter what formation you're in. I'm doing this out a bunch because it is the most popular formation in Madden 22. But all you're going to want to do here is use a tight end delay fade. You really want to use your running back as an option that you guys can throw to out of the backfield in this. And, you know, this is going to allow you to create, you know, some plays that, you know, you could throw a check down low and left or a check down low and right, but also know that at the end of the day, they can't get to you because you have a tight end delay fade. This is news to a lot of bunchers. For some reason, you know, mostly the pro players are the ones that are seen trying to pick this up using a tight end delay fade. But if you do run a tight end delay fade, I'm going to sit here and hover. I'm going to hold left trigger to try to get this offensive line to really look at me. But you're going to see here that it's going to block accordingly, and the tight end then can run his route. You can, you know, throw the hitch, you can throw the delay fade, you can roll out, you can do whatever you need to do. Right, but right there, what you see is nobody came in immediately at all. I mean, we had everybody blocked up. I could have thrown the ball here. You know, read the user. No, if the user goes left, you're going to throw the hitch to the right. If the user sits underneath the hitch, you throw the out route out of the backfield, or you throw the post in behind the user, which is, you know, open right here. So you could have thrown it into all this grass right here when they're sending 5. Again, this is something that's going to work in every single formation. Now, this is a concept that we broke down on my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg, in the Salty Gun Bunch Offset offensive game plan out of the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. Now, Salty is an amazing passer, one of the better bunch players every single year, and his analytical approach to this offense comes through this concept. So if you guys like this and you guys want to learn how to run an offense around the tight end delay fade and throw route combos that a lot of players aren't throwing out of the bunch, go check it out on gridirongameplans.gg. But this is something that is honestly universal. You could run this in any set that allows you to throw a tight end delay fade on the field, because people will universally, almost universally, run this concept if they know you're blocking the running back as your primary protection. So let me show you, for instance, the gun spread halfback week, where all we have is a running back, right? So in this situation, you know, this is food for somebody that knows what they're doing, because they're just going to say, okay, All I need to do now is really just kind of, deter my opponent from throwing seams off the line. We walk this guy down right here, put him in a purple zone. That's going to trick them just long enough to kind of know that, you're going to be able to then cover the field. You see that guy comes around, now they're sacked, right? This is why everybody runs this, is because everybody's first thought is let's block a running back. Well, now you go into any formation that can allow you to have a tight end delay fade. This is no longer going to be the case. So what you need to do is you need to attach a tight end. So for instance, a great formation to kind of illustrate this is Trey Y flex, because this is a formation that allows you to keep the tight end as a slot receiver or bring him down and turn him into a tight end. So again, Mike Blitz 3 here against this, if the running back is on a regular blocking pattern, and you run it like you see right here and they block the running back, you can expect the right of screen linebacker to come around and loop around him and get to the quarterback like you see right there. Real pain, right? But now what we can do is we can attach the tight end to the formation by saying, hey, Travis Kelce, compress down, put your hand in the dirt, please. And then we go ahead and put him on a delay fade. And now the dynamic completely changes. Now, of course, I'm running bunch to the short sides. That's terrible. Don't do that. But again, the principle here is now when we think we can, get this to guaranteed pressure against the running back, now we're in a spot where we're using the running back as an offensive threat. And again, this route combo is terrible. I'm not really setting anything up here, but the point is that the pressure is not coming in, and then you can release your delay fade down the seam, and that's available to you. So you really can have all 5 guys out on routes. You're just going to tell your tight end to, hey, stick around here for a second, and then then you can run your route. Well, this is important because now this makes the bunch tougher to guard, because we go back into our bunch offense and let's apply that principle to everybody's favorite meta every single year, which is hike and haul, delay fade, roll out corner. So this is like everybody's favorite thing in the world to do. Well, they set up their blitz like you see right here. They're hoping that they can get the running back occupied. But really, you could just kind of say, all right, running back, you're on a streak. What that's going to do is that's going to force the user to have to guard the running back. Well, that's not going to work for us. So I'm going to go ahead and click off a Walker right here. But, with this delay fade, now that guy's not going to come in around, and we could go ahead and roll out or, step up in the pocket now that there's escape artists and escape through the middle while they're using the running back. Or if we can roll out on this, we're going to roll out and chuck our delay fades all day long and, throw back across our body. So, we got this roll out delay fade. This is what everybody throws because it beats all the zone drops. Well, don't you guys worry. From a defensive perspective, this is going to get flipped on its head. On GridironGamePlans.gg and my brand new nickel triple defensive game plan, I have ways that will make sure that if you are facing tight end delay fades, that they will not stay in until your opponent releases them. This is going to render those rollout corner offenses completely useless. So definitely go check out my nickel triple defensive game plan. It's chock full of D tackle A gaps, linebacker B gaps, guaranteed edge pressure, guaranteed double pressure. We've got run stopping tricks, coverage tricks, so much content in that game plan. And the good news is a lot of it actually translates to current gen for those of you that are on current gen as well. So definitely go check it out. It is all included on Gridiron. That salty game plan I just told you about, my nickel triple defense, the Ragusa 6 quick Baltimore smash mouth pistol, all the vault updates, Discord access for $9.95 a month. You cannot beat this deal. Go check it out. Hopefully I'll see you guys over there on the website. Otherwise, I'll see you guys right back here tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab, man. Good luck.